Islam is going to be Ian Gary, and it won't even be close. I'm not saying that because of what's going around, like the video of Ian Gary being taken down by a featherweight. I'm not saying it because of that. A lot of people do have good reason to think that Ian Gary's going to win. The massive reason is because of all the upsets that have been happening. Sean Strickland being Hamzat. Justin Gaethje being...
Listen.
Justin Gaethje got knocked out so hard that he brought ragdoll physics to life. He fell on his stomach and he face to the canvas. I haven't seen that ever. Really bad. And this is the same guy that went for a takedown frontwards and fell backwards.
Swelling is rising too.
I don't know how that happened. This is the same guy that beat Ilia Topuria at the White House. You don't know what's going to happen. And as history shows, as history shows in MMA, not just UFC, but MMA as a whole, is that nothing makes sense, okay? Nothing makes sense. So I could see a world where Ian Gary beats Islam. I can. I don't see it happening. And I'm going to tell you why right now. Islam has a takedown threat, and a lot of people don't really know how big of an advantage that is, but it is an extremely big advantage. Okay? He could take you down in so many ways. That's the most scary. He got good judo. Like, look at him versus Arman Tsarukyan. Every time he took him down was pure judo. Okay? His boxing is crisp. His wrestling is elite. His judo is elite. He got a knockout by a head kick on Alex Volkanovski. Now, you could say because he accepted the fight on short notice, which makes sense. I'm not going to lie. I like Volk. It makes sense. But you have to put all this together. Ian Gary, he's not a grappler. And in no sense, he's not a grappler, okay, at all. You just really hear me out. Hear me out. Look. I'm going to name him. Ian Gary, not that good of a grappler. A striker. He's taller and he's good at using his range. Islam has a takedown threat. Everybody has to understand this when it comes to Islam. And I'm not dick riding, but I'm dick riding.
I guess.
Islam is good on the feet and he's good on the ground. He is a problem. Not only is he a problem, he has great fight IQ. Okay? He's been doing this a long time. Way longer than Ian Gary. Bro probably been wrestling since he was 5 years old. You know what I mean? Like I said, I could see a world where Ian Gary could win because anybody could get knocked out at any given time. You won't know who won after that first round. I'll tell you that much. Ian Gary's a bigger opponent, okay? He's bigger. He has a longer reach. But for wrestlers and grapplers, they like taller opponents.
Because they have more to grab.
You could... I'm trying to word this in a good way. Islam isn't going to have as much of a problem to take down Ian Gary as much as a Volkanovski. He's short. He's to the ground. When he's fighting Islam, he's down there. You know what I mean? But I've never physically seen him fight someone that is that tall. I haven't. And is that skillful. I don't like Ian Gary. But we're not going to sit here and lie and say he's not a good fighter. He really is. But, again, Islam, I can see whooping that ass. Okay, belt to the behind. But I can see Islam getting the job done. And I say probably the end of the first round or the midpoint of the second. I don't see it going any longer than that. It's MMA. Anything can happen in MMA. Okay? Anything. And by the way, I just want to throw this in there. When it comes to the White House, I did watch the White House, but I watched it on Twitter. When it comes to the White House event, I did watch the White House. Okay? I did see it. And I got every prediction right except for Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria, which is probably very common. I got everyone right. I got Gone versus Pereira right. I got Sean O'Malley. I got all of them right. Okay? I was right on the money. By the way, I just want to say how much aura these two, Justin Gaethje and Ilia Topuria, had when he was coming out the White House. I was like, oh, shit. I'm not gonna lie, it was tough. It was tough. You can't lie and say it ain't tough. But like I said, I see Islam Makhachev winning. First or second round. Yeah. Let's get it.